Hello. I want to go ahead and organize the project a little bit with the basic stuff. I want to add a folder, call it player character, right click in the content browser, go to blueprint class and add a character. This will be our player character. I want to go to the content browser, add a folder called player controller. I want to copy this. Player controller, right click in the content browser, go to blueprint class and add player controller. Paste that. New folder, I want game mode. We're going to have two game modes. Go to blueprint class, go to all classes. You can get game mode base. I use game mode. You can read the descriptions. Game mode is more versatile. I can call this game mode. I can control D and call this main menu game mode. Control S. I want to add a levels folder right here. Let's actually go to file, new level. Let's add basic level. File, save current level as. Call it demo map 01. Let's save it in levels. I want to go and click this floor in details, I believe it is. I guess it's world settings. Let's see. Let's have shadow. Okay, it's in detail. You want not cast shadow. You also want to go to the sky sphere in detail and type shadow, get not cast shadow. Save that. I want to build this level now. I want to build all levels. We can build the levels so that it goes smoother and it looks better. We can go to edit and go to editor preferences. We can go to auto exposure. Oh, is this here? Let's maybe go to project settings. Type auto exposure. Let's turn that off so that the light is more static, not so dynamic. It doesn't cast shadows in a complicated way that from the light source. We can create our own shadows if we tell what to cast shadows with, things like that. We're just building the lighting, building the map right now. Okay, so that's done. We can save all. We can go to content, fix up redirectors if you want. So that's levels. We have that in levels now. We can add a new folder, call it weapons. And we can go to blueprint class, add actor, call it weapon parent BP. I'm gonna add a new folder called items. And I'm gonna go to blueprint class, add an actor, and call it item. item parent BP. We want to have a materials folder, but we don't have materials to put in it. We can create a placeholder file. Let's add materials. We can just add material. Just leave that in there so the folder doesn't disappear. We can add a new folder for player state. Right click blueprint class, all classes, player state. Player state turns on whenever the player comes to life. We can get a new folder. We can call this game instance. Game instance comes to life and activates when the game turns on. Let's go to game mode. Let's go to game mode. Game mode folder, the game mode blueprint. About that. Yeah, we can go to game state. Oh, we don't have a game state. And also, okay, so let's tab this here. See how these weren't tabbed together? We can change that. We can go to edit, editor preferences, asset editor open location as main window, and then they'll open like this now, next to each other. When we're in game mode, set these things. Default pawn class can be our player character. Player state class can be player state. Player controller can be player controller. Game state. We don't have a game state. You can't get another game. I don't know how to. We're not using game sessions. So we need a HUD and a game state. Let's go back here. Add game state. I don't want to use game state. I want to use HUD. Add a HUD. This is a heads-up display. This is your viewport. Player HUD. Okay, so that was getting some basic items laid down that we can use to build the game. Player state, weapons, player state, player controller, player character, materials. We'll need a textures folder too. Maybe, I guess. There's levels, there's items, there's HUD, game mode, and yes, game mode is game instance. And then let's go back into the game mode. Class settings, class defaults, game state. We didn't get oh yeah, we don't want a game. I don't really want a game state. I want to set this to player HUD. And up in the project settings, we can set a default game mode in case we don't set it in each map. You set game mode, and this is already set. We already set this. Editor startup map, I want it to be demo map 01. Game default map, I want it to be demo map 01. These we won't be using. These. Up in the top left where you see compile here, you can click on these three dots here. Click on that. I want to save on compile always. I'm also going to jump to error node. Save that. Okay. If we press play, we spawn. We can't move because we set our player character as the default pawn class and we haven't set our player character up yet. So in the next video, we'll set up our player character. We'll give it vitality functions. We'll add a character and we'll give it vitality functions. Jump, crouch, sprint, walk, look around. And that's what we'll do in the next video. Thanks a lot.